everyone, and welcome to the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball. Tonight, the Cardinals host the Maple Grove Crimson. Joe Young, Howie Shapiro sidelines, and Howie, a big home game for the Cardinals starting off 2022 and looking for a fast start against a team they historically have not had much success against.
You have to think about 2022. It's crazy already. But yeah, I mean, this is a different Cardinal team, I think, than in years past. This is a team that's very athletic, loves to run the ball, plays really good defense, and I think that they're going to give Maple Grove some trouble. Maple Grove has those guards that really get in trouble against this kind of defense.
Well, and Maple Grove is off to just a 2-5 start on their season. They're out without a couple of their starters, including their leading scorer, so it means the guys behind them really have to step up if they hope to continue what is a long tradition of Maple Grove's dominance over the Cardinals.
Yeah, and one of those guys, John Hawkinson, is going to really have to pick up the load with those two starters out of the lineup. He averages 13.5 points, about 3.5 rebounds per game. He's going to play every minute of this basketball game, and they're going to rely on him to lead this Maple Grove team against this very talented Cardinal squad.
Cardinals off to one of their best start in more than a decade at 6-2. Very easily could be 7-1. We will discuss that as we move through the contest. But they've got 5 guys already in double digits starting the year and leading the way. Not a surprise, it's MJ Gallimore.
Yeah, averaging over 16 points a game, and I believe almost 6 rebounds per game. He's really a good player, and as the Cardinals, as he goes, the Cardinals will go. He's very talented. He can get into a rhythm when the ball's in his hand. He can hit him from 3. He can hit underneath. Very exciting ball player.
This year's seniors were not even in kindergarten the last time that the Cardinals beat the Maple Grove Crimson. At least the last 16 straight have gone the way of Maple Grove, but this could be the end of that streak tonight. Roger E. Carlson on a Friday night as the Cardinals host the Crimson next on CTN. Back at the Fieldhouse on a Friday night. Cardinals a big win over Cambridge Isani on Tuesday after having a long break for the holidays.
Well, you can feel the electricity here in the gym. You know, when you're 6-2, I mean, that's going to happen, and the Cardinals are playing so well. And this is, as you mentioned, a team that they haven't beaten in a while. They would definitely like to stop that here tonight.
What a great fan section. Student section, fan section, I should say, here on a Friday night. And this one is underway with the Crimson taking the opening tip. Huge defense as Gallimore just rips it away from Derek Jamison. Gallimore sets up on the right side, down low. The feed into the middle for Deng slipped through his hands, but then turned right back over by the Crimson. Pass to Kajang Cummings-Coleman. Nearly interrupted, got it inside to Smith to the right hand, he scores.
You know, Elijah Smith is just active underneath, and he does a really nice job of finishing around the rim.
That strong defense, they are able to come through it. Anderson down low is there to follow off the miss by Jamison, and even the score at 2-2.
Well, the Crimson aren't necessarily going to pressure the ball. They're not going to run with you, but they're very solid defensively.
Deng for 3. That's off the back iron. Ellingson had it momentarily, but the Crimson have numbers the other way. Hawkinson backs himself into the corner up top for Hausman. Anderson, right side for Jamison. Back up top for Anderson, and Jamison looking for the baseline. Finds it, kicks it out. Hawkinson puts it on the floor, back out. The three-pointer for Anderson won't go. Rebound tipped, controlled by Gallimore, and he'll get the Cardinals into the front court. Ellingson pulls up, jumper will roll home.
Nice job. It looked like he was going to maybe take the three and then worked his way inside.
And a fast pace early on between these two squads. Cardinals defending in the half court. Open look for Hausman, won't fall. The rebound by Cummings. Coleman along the baseline. And now Galama in the mint green shoes across midcourt. Hard on the left side of the lane. Soft off the glass into the bottom of the basket.
Again, we talked about MJ in the beginning of this show. He does so well finishing underneath, but you have to be so concerned about him from the outside as well. But
Jamison underneath to the big man, Paul Bickey. He draws the foul. Paul Bickey's
he's
a lot of individual in the middle.
A large young man. He's 6'10", listed on the roster. And again, MJ, just a little soft floater.
Up top, Hausman to his left. Anderson back to Hausman. Back to Hausman once more on the left wing into the corner, and Ellingson will be called for the foul in the collision with Jacob Anderson along the baseline.
Yeah, Anderson tried to drive, and Ellingson got in his way, but a little bit too much.
Hausman up top, left side Anderson. Steps in, back out, Hausman. Left side, Hawkinson. And it's stripped by Galama. Galama turns back up court. Cross for Cummings. Coleman, three-pointer is short. Rebound by Jamison, stole it away, but slid right into the hands of Hausman. Anderson trapped just inside the front court. Hawkinson into the corner. Jamison drives baseline and scores, going strong against Cummings Coleman.
Yeah, a little breakdown defensively there for the Cardinals. And Coach O wasn't real happy with that one.
Cummings Coleman spins his man to the floor and drops it softly through the cylinder.
You know, I want to call him the youngster, but he doesn't play like one. Just a sophomore.
A steal for Galama again. Thought about this shot, cross court way too tall, and the Cardinals throw it away.
Well, just stifling defense early on for Coon Rapids. I mean, you're going to see a couple of players around the individual with the ball. Look at Kai John, just a nice spin
Hausman
move.
wants that to never be seen again.
Yes.
But a pretty move. Hausman for three. It won't fall, and a foul going to be called against Cummings Coleman. Pretty easy call when you send 6'10". And you're not 6'10" when you're Kai John's Cummings Coleman.
You're definitely not 6'10".
He's listed at 5'11". That may be a little generous. 6'10", step back, three-pointer is good for Lincoln Paul Bickey. And it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, when your big can come out, step out and put a three, and that's a pretty nice weapon to have.
Into the post, Smith underneath to Dang. He was slowed, got the shot up, won't fall. Paul Bickey the rebound. Quickly to Hawkinson, all alone at the other end, and Maple Grove has a lead.
Yeah, and that's just a not getting back on defense for the Cardinals. You know, I talked to Coach O, and he said we go through sometimes some spurts where we're not playing the defense that we're capable of playing.
Galama losing the handle, still battling for it. Paul Bickey goes to the floor, kicks it back to Hawkinson up the left side. Jamison thought about this shot, will dish it off to Hausman. Quick pass underneath, Jamison tips it back out. Hawkinson steps inside, stripped of the leather, and the Cardinals will restore control. McKeith Dang on the dribble, gets it across for Ellingson. And now Smith to Galama, long three-pointer is short. The rebound by Paul Bickey.
Well, certainly MJ has the freedom to take that shot because he can hit it just a little bit off that time. And this is great. Maple Grove wants to just keep this score close.
Hawkinson fakes, drives, stumbles, keeps his foot solid. Jamison in the corner, high post, batted away from Paul Bickey. And the Cardinals.
It's Elijah Smith, great defensive play.
Will get it right back to him underneath, and Smith scores easily.
Yeah, Galmo with the assist, finding him underneath the basket all alone.
And you're right, he started it with the defense at the other end. Anderson driving, Ellingson batted it away from him off his own knee and out of bounds. Coon Rapids ball, strong defense again.
Will Bowman in for the Crimson for the first time tonight.
Dang. Pass was deflected by Anderson, but Kalama regains control, working with the top of the key, drives right side, fadeaway won't fall, rebound.
It's on Kaijan.
He's going to be called. And if it is,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it's his second, team fourth. Peyton Himley in for Coon Rapids for the first time. And Kaijan will take a seat on the bench with those two personals.
Anderson quickly into the front court, into the corner for Hausman. Anderson lost the handle out of bounds. Cardinals pressure forces another turnover.
Well, Elijah did a really nice job of making sure he didn't get too much contact on the body.
McKeith Dang leaves it off for Galama at the top of the key. Working left side against Anderson. Dang will put it on the floor, drive strong and score.
Oh, they're going to call MJ for the reach in.
And one thing that could drastically change this contest is foul trouble.
Well, you know, and that's kind of been an Achilles heel a little bit for the Cardinals this season.
5 fouls against Coon Rapids, none yet for Maple Grove. Anderson's pass was deflected but recovered by the Cardinals. Jackson Hetwer getting in and disrupting.
They're going to call a foul on Elijah Smith, though. His first team 6th.
Hawkinson driving right side, kicks it back out. Anderson can't control. Smith on the run to the other end and drops it home.
He has 6. Almost another turnover there for the Crimson. Great defense.
Emily getting a hand in and tying it up, and Smith going to be called for his second foul.
Yeah, he's going to come out. Taking another look at that, and again, Elijah doing a nice job of just taking it to the hoop.
But with his second quick foul, he will go to the bench. And Alex Beck, the Lizard, onto the court as Anderson goes to the line for 1-and-1. First one won't fall, rebound for Ellingson.
This is an opportunity for Maple Grove here with 3 starters on the bench.
Up top, Ellingson, Dang will put it on the floor and draw a foul. It'll go against Hawkinson.
That'll be the first team foul, as you talked about. No fouls at all up until now.
Adrian Mitchell checking in. He may be my favorite high school basketball player in the state right now.
Because of his size.
5'5", and I got to champion that. Osman three-pointer is short. The rebound by Himley. And there he is, quick little energy, almost got in and eventually does force the turnover. Jamison swatted away by McKeith Dang.
Dang just coming back after turning that ball over. Great job on the block. Not in my house. Henry staying in.
That's how you make up for your turnover.
Exactly.
Come back and make a play like that. Jamison, baseline in the right corner. Takes it back out to Mitchell, and around it comes to Hawkinson in the left. He walked.
Yep.
Himley will bring it across midcourt. Right side for Ellingson. Up top, Hetwer. Left side for Deng. Ellingson wants three. He'll get it off the glass.
Do you think he called glass on that? Cardinals with a 17-9 lead. Under 10 minutes remaining in this opening half.
Left side for Mitchell. Puts it on the floor. Underneath. Big defensive swat by Ellingson. Ball still loose. Mitchell saves it, but right to Hetwer, and he's back up court for Coon Rapids. Left side, Ellingson into the post for Deng. Working against Hawkinson. He'll score over the smaller Crimson player.
Definitely had the size advantage there. Cardinals increased their lead to 10.
Hawkinson high post, gets it back from Bowman. Stang back to Hawkinson. Backdoor Mitchell, put it on the ground, tried to get it off of Ellingson, but instead turned it over. On the run, Himley's pass right through one target, but Deng for three. Hetwer gets the rebound off the glass and in.
Yeah, great play by Jackson Hetwer to follow that miss. Gets the board, causes the Crimson to take a timeout. Cardinals up 21-9. Joe Yund.
13 unanswered points since the defensive breakdown that allowed Maple Grove to take the lead oh so momentarily.
And they're doing this with Galma and Smith and Cummings Coleman on the bench.
And you're saying those are important pieces?
Well, I think so. Well, it just goes to show you've got some depth on this team. And
well, McKeith Deng has really become a force.
Yes, absolutely.
Over the last couple of games, he has come on very strong. He has looked good so far tonight, showing off a little bit of everything, a little bit of defense, a little bit of offense. These guys show you all kinds of...
Oh, they're the real talent. We'll see what Coach Schroeder.
Publicki is going to check back in for the Crimson, as does Anderson. Anderson drives up, right side for Stang. Back to Anderson underneath. Publicki, left-handed hook won't fall. Rebound tipped. Tipped again by Hetwer and then controlled. And Matthew Ellingson to Beck, has a lane, drives it, scores, plus the foul on Publicki.
Yeah, he really did a nice job of separating himself, get a little space, and was able to get to the ball, and Publicki was got the contact at the same time. You can see again, just did a nice job of kind of getting us away from him, trying to avoid that contact, and finishes.
He's able to complete the three-point play. Push the Coon Rapids lead to 15. 15 straight points.
That's a turnover.
16 straight points. And a 15-point lead, and there's some discussion as to whose foot it went off.
Oh, no, they're going to give it to the Crimson.
Himley knew it was off his foot. He took himself to the other side of the court just to
remove himself from the situation.
Trying to keep the smirk from giving it away. Hawkinson driving and scoring strong in the lane.
Well, they needed a bucket.
Anderson steps up, grabs a steal on the break. And he draws the foul. They're gonna talk about whether that was goaltending because he touched the backboard.
Yeah. Take another look at it. There's where Ellingson had the contact. Yeah, that can't be a bucket.
No, it's
They took
two-shot
it off.
foul.
Okay, originally they had it on.
Back in the game, Cardinals number 2, MJ Galama.
Galama back in for the Cards.
Anderson can't get the roll. Pablicki has the rebound. Can't get this follow to go. Anderson a chance. Pablicki another rebound. Tied up by the Cardinals. And the possession arrow favoring the home squad. So the Crimson get 3 looks inside and come away with no points.
Yeah, again, those are the kind of things that they have to convert in when they have that opportunity. Cardinals with that 12-point lead. Did Deng think about putting one up?
Little pick and roll.
And they're going to call.
They're going to call.
Yeah, Beck. It's 9 team fouls on the Cardinals, just 2 on the Crimson here with 7:33 in the opening half.
Hawkinson putting it on the floor, weaving through. Pass too high for Pablicki. And turned over back to Coon Rapids. 7:19 to go in the first half.
In the game, Cardinals number 22, Griffin Tom.
Griffin Tom in for Coon Rapids as Beck will take a seat on the bench.
They've had a couple of big wins where they've been able to get pretty deep on their roster. Great to see them with 5 guys averaging double digits. The team scores over 80 points a game. Galama, baseline jumper is off the mark. Pablicki has the rebound. Hawkinson will back away from the defense, pressuring all the way back to the backcourt. Hawkinson gets it back again from Stang. Weaves through, kicks it to Anderson. Stang high on the right side. Back to Hawkinson in the left corner. This 3-pointer is off. Galama the rebound. Pass almost too far for Himley in the corner. Up top, Griffin Tom, long 3-pointer. That's not going to fall. Good position for Bowman, and Deng takes the foul, and that's just one.
Yeah, you can't
just let him have that rebound.
Absolutely.
And that's number 10, so. Bowman is good on the first. Makes them both.
Back in the game, Crimson number 3, Derek Jameson.
Jameson back in for Maple Grove.
Galama, left side, Himley for 3. That won't fall. Long rebound to Anderson. Thought about gunning it down court. Instead, we'll run it up. Hand it off to Hawkinson. Into traffic, kicks it out. Jameson, wide open look for 3, and he buries it.
And all of a sudden, that leads down to 7.
Galama draws the contact and scores the basket.
Yeah, when you need a basket, your leader steps up and gets one there. An opportunity for a 3-point play for MJ Galama.
MJ Galama, the line for the Cardinals.
4 points on the night for MJ so far.
Got Jacob Anderson on his toes. It's still got a great look. Can't convert on the extra point. Anderson at the other end backs away. Gets it out to Hawkinson. Hawkinson's pass tipped, deflected. Anderson kicks it out to Jamison, and he scores over Himley.
And Maple Grove just trying to keep this score as close as possible.
Gallimore baseline, Himley in the corner. That three-pointer won't fall, and Publicki has the rebound. Hawkinson into the front corner, into the paint. The finger roll won't fall. Rebound tipped. Publicki a chance. He'll score plus the foul and go to the line with an opportunity to get this back to a 4-point contest.
Oh, that one on Himley, that's his first.
Can't convert on the extra attempt either. Stays a 5-point lead. Gallimore drives to the paint, pulls up in front of Anderson and drops it home.
Not much you can do to stop that shot. He gains inside the paint.
Anderson, right side. And
he traveled
before the shot by Hausman in the corner. Shuffled his feet.
Yep.
And he hit the three-pointer.
Yeah, he did.
Beck will hand it back to Gallimore high on the left side. Gets a pick from Deng. Draws two defenders. They'll rotate instead to Himley. Deng in the post, out for Hetwer. Three-pointer is good.
Nice job. Good ball rotation. Finds Hetwer outside the arc, and Jackson buried it. He's got 5. Puts the lead back to 10.
A breakdown on defense, and Jamison all alone underneath. Great look from Anderson. Gallimore drew the contact before the shot.
It's Anderson's second. This is the 4th team foul for the Crimson. Pretty disciplined play here in the first half for them in terms of staying out of foul trouble, and I know that's one of the keys Coach Schroeder talked about.
Back, fakes one way, back to the other, but the shot won't fall. Jamison wants to run to the other end, kicks it out for Hawkinson. Up top, Stang, and now Hausman for 3. This one, he didn't shuffle his feet, and he drops it home. 5-point game again. Gallimore into the corner for Hetwer. Up top, Casey Beck, and now Gallimore. Driving right side, stripped. Out of bounds off of Gallimore. It'll be Crimson ball.
Number 11, Matthew Ellingson.
Good hand defensively for John Hawkinson.
Ellingson back into the game for Coon Rapids.
Hawkinson underneath, Jamison back out. Stang right side for Hawkinson. Draws the double team, slips it through. Publicki flushes it home.
Maple Girls did a really nice job of coming back into this basketball game.
Ellingson for 3. That's off the mark. Long rebound, tip, deflected, controlled, back to Gallimore. He was pushed, but no call. Jamison swatted away by Deng at the other end. Ellingson, Gallimore, Hetwer steps into a 3. It's short, and Publicki will control the rebound and slow things down for a moment.
The Crimson need to slow things down. They like it this type of pace.
Jamison's pass kicked out of bounds.
Back in the game for Cardinals, number 32, Tyjon Cummings-Coleman.
Cummings-Coleman will come back in. Gallimore will get a breather. Another look
Look
at
at this, just all ball.
Jamison, Publicki underneath. It's a 1-point game.
The Crimson are doing a really good job of moving it underneath and using that big man to get easy looks.
Dang, a long three-pointer off the target. Hausman the rebound. Dang uses those long arms to get in and get the steal. Hatwer waits for defense to fly by, and Publicki a big block at the other end. Hawkinson, Publicki in the middle, swatted away by Ellingson. Jamison swatted by Beck, and here comes Cummings-Coleman, and he's fouled by Stang. Back-to-back huge blocks by the Cardinals. Coach Schroeder thought there was contact on at least one of those two blocks.
Let's take another look at that and see if we agree with him. Well, it's tough to say there. It might have been clean coming off the back, and nonetheless, the officials don't call it. It's not contact.
Huge defensive stand, but the Cardinals turn it over at the other end. Jamison to Stang high on the left side. Hawkinson on the right. Squeezes between a couple of defenders. Hausman back to Hawkinson. Up top, too tall. And that's a questionable decision.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
When you've got the momentum and an opportunity to take a lead under a minute to go, but they go for the alley-oop. The pass way too tall for Derek Jamison.
Coach Schroeder felt the same way you did. He was not happy.
Well, and the Cardinals have settled for a lot of three-point looks that have just not been close. Dang in the post. Able to work his way to the basket for another two, this time over Jamison.
And they needed that bucket too now with a three-point lead.
Stang into the corner, back up top. It comes for Hawkinson, and now Stang. Under 30 seconds, steps up, Hawkinson. He'll step around, drive the lane, shot won't fall. Ellingson the rebound, Cardinals on the run. Hatwer. Slow it down and
he got a technical. Hawkinson got a technical. I don't see. Well, obviously,
I'm not sure, but
I'm not sure what it was.
Coach Schroeder getting an explanation. So Cummings-Coleman, a couple of free shots and the ball. And I'm assuming it was something he said.
It had to have been.
And it's a tough time for that to come.
Yep.
If you're Maple Grove.
Big
and he
free
hits
throw.
them both.
Yep, big free throws. And as you mentioned,
and the Cardinals an opportunity to take the last shot here, now up by 5 after having their 15-point lead erased. Inbound pass tipped right back to Beck. Cummings-Coleman with 10 seconds. Driving, pulls up, shot won't fall. Beck tips it, and that's dropping. A big basket for the Cardinals, just 2 seconds for the Crimson. Jamison.
Oh, they're going to call
the contact, and that's number 3 on Cummings-Coleman. That's tough, and it's before the buzzer, so he'll get 2 free throws because they were in the double bonus. That's a tough foul to take for contact well before the shot, and before, well, there wasn't a lot there. I thought
he's going to get 3.
Oh, he is getting 3. Wow.
I didn't see much contact there.
That's in hockey known as embellishment. But Jamison able to get 2 of the 3. And so it'll be a 5-point Coon Rapids lead. It was 15 at one point. See if we can get some reaction from the coaches. Halftime from the field house after this on CTN. Cardinal fans on their feet and red. The #1 fan, of course, in attendance.
Hello and welcome to Inside Access, your ticket behind the scenes of Coon Rapids sports. Studio and Howie, it feels great to be back behind the desk.
I can't think of too many things better in life. How about you?
I can think of one, because it's an all-out sprint to the finish.
Okay. Kind of like your life.
They host Elk River on Tuesday, and Howie,
We'll be there. There you go. It's contagious.
it's all your fault.
Yeah, of course it is.
Sports Night, I'm Joe Young.
I'm Joe Young as well. And I'm not so sure how good we'll look on HD, but you know.
I appreciate the effort.
I try.
I do. Couple of big momentum swings in the first half. Coon Rapids led by as much as 15. They get to the locker room up by 5. We're joined by Coach Mike Ogorick. And Coach, on the one hand, you had a really good run in the middle of the half, but didn't close it out as well as you would have liked.
No, I mean, Maple Grove's a good team. You know, we're not going to be able to hold them down forever. But early on, the things I like, we attacked. We moved the ball. We really got into the paint. And in that run where they went on a run, we started to settle a little bit. We didn't execute offensively as good as we needed to, and you know that's a big thing for us. We know that Maple Grove is a very solid defensive team, and they're going to really test us on that end.
Coach, I know you talked about taking smart threes, and you guys threw up a lot of threes there in that first half that didn't go in for you. What do you say to your guys here in the break about that type of shot selection?
Yeah, same thing we've been talking about. So, you know, where was the stretch where we missed a lot of threes? The stretch where they came back, right? So we've just got to be smarter. We know what the good threes are. The good threes are when we get collapsed in D and we kick it out. Now we got a shot, and now we got a defense scramble for us to be in position to get rebounds in case we miss. We just got to get back to that. I think we could attack more. I think we could get to the rim more, and that'll help us a lot.
All right, well, thanks for joining us. Save your breath for the rest of your breath for your team. We'll take another break. Be back with first half highlights after this. You're watching CTN's live coverage of boys high school basketball.
Did you know Coon Rapids has a city code regulating the height of your grass? Grass and weeds must be kept under 8 inches high. Thank you for helping our city look its best. For more information on this and other city codes, log on to coonrapidsmn.gov.
Back at the field house, the home fans smiling at halftime. But they were downright giddy midway through, thinking this one might be a walk for the Cardinals. Big defense leading to offense early on for the Cardinals, the formula that has led to their success all season long. Lakeith Deng with a couple of big blocks. Ellingson going over the top on 6'10". Publicki is always cool as well.
Yes.
They pushed that lead. They scored 16 straight points to lead by 15. Dang indicating the mismatch. Jackson Hepworth coming off the bench with some big minutes because of foul trouble. But they, as you talked about, worked it back underneath to Publicki and were able to make a big comeback. Dang, huge rejection right there on Jamison when Jamison thought he had a break.
Yeah, it'll be interesting as this second half unfolds. You talked about it, foul trouble, and we'll see what the Cardinals can do about trying to stay out of that. We didn't see a lot of Elijah Smith in that first half, so he's going to come in and play some big minutes early on, and I think that obviously they need him underneath, and they need his scoring and his defense, and I think it's just getting those 5 starters back on the court and seeing if they can again increase that lead like they did earlier in that first half.
Well, Kyjon Cummings-Coleman picking up his 3rd personal as time expired in the first. We'll see what his availability is in the second. Cardinals leading the Crimson 37-32 at halftime on CTF. Winston, nice hands, drives and scores. Back at the Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse, Coon Rapids by 5 at the break. Have Maple Grove head coach Nick Schroeder on the sidelines and almost ready to start the second half. So, just what'd you tell the guys during the break?
I just talked about this is a dogfight. It's a fun game. This is an absolute what you play basketball for. The competitiveness and the getting after each other. This is going to be a fun ending. Hopefully. 2 teams playing really hard. I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for joining us. Good luck.
You bet.
And we are just about ready to get it underway. Coach Schroeder's Crimson will have the opening possession, and down the last couple of seconds, we saw a couple of questionable fouls called on each team and leading to some extra opportunities. Stripped by Galama. Smith into the front court. Trying to pass, it was deflected, taken away by Publicki. And Hawkinson will slow things down. Now sprints into the front court, into the paint, looking to pass, tipped and taken away by Galama. Galama back the other way, what footwork, and he drops it home.
He's so good. Himley going to get the start here in the second half for Cummings-Coleman with his 3 personals.
Haasman for 3, tipped by Galama. And Ellingson just trying to keep it in bounds. Hawkinson's pass to Haasman. Haasman for 3, it's good.
Big 3-pointer for the Crimson. Keeps that lead now at 4. As Coach Schroeder said, this is a fun contest. He thinks it's an opportunity for his club to get the win on the road.
Ellingson for 3, that one won't fall. The rebound by Jamison. Cross to the right side, Anderson into the front court. Drives left side, back out, Jamison, his pass deflected, gets through Haasman. Pumps, gets it to Anderson, 3 from the top of the key. Well off the mark, Galama gets the rebound on the run. To the other end, the basket and the charge instead.
I don't know, I'd like to see the replay. I don't know if the defender was set. Let's take another look.
Well, it's 24 Anderson.
Oh, he's moving. He's moving.
No way.
He's moving all the way.
That's tough, and that's number 3 against Galama.
Yeah, that's not a good call. But what do I know?
Anderson, well, the referee getting an earful from Mogoric all the way up. Hawkinson's shot off the glass won't go. Deng has the rebound, taken away by Hawkinson, but then Hawkinson slipped and gave it right back. Ellingson, right side, Himley for 3. It's good.
Big 3-pointer for Peyton Himley. It pushes that lead to 7.
Hawkinson, left side, Jamison. Into the middle, Anderson. Hawkinson in the left corner. Will step up, cross for Hausman. He steps in, his jumper is good. Three-pointer for Galama is good.
Galama for three.
MJ with 11.
Bablicki out to Hausman in the corner, goes to his left. Anderson will step in. His pass taken away by Galama. Deng on the run. And how is there no contact there? You can see why Coach O has no voice left.
Yeah, I agree.
Hawkinson for three. That's well off the mark. Galama will let it go. That was a great drive by McKeith Deng.
That was really a nice drive.
Came away with no points, but the Crimson not able to capitalize either. So the 8-point lead for Galama and the Cardinals. Under 15 minutes. Got it to Smith, but too deep. Quick one-touch pass. Ellingson drives baseline and scores. Back to a double-digit edge.
Really nice recognition by MJ Galama to find him over in the corner.
Hausman for three, blocked away by Ellingson.
Yeah, Matthew Ellingson just doing a great job getting all ball.
Hawkinson for three from the right side. Will fall. Ellingson the rebound. And Galama up court. Ellingson will put it on the floor. Drive to the left side. Shot won't fall. His rebound will.
Great follow by Matthew Ellingson.
He really had to hold on to the initial shot.
Well, yeah,
because of Bablicki.
Bablicki gave him trouble immediately, and
Bablicki had it poked away. Ellingson up court for Smith. Galama in the corner for three. It's good.
MJ feeling it. MJ feeling it. That's 14.
Bablicki in the middle. He traveled.
Yep.
Galama trying to get the charge call at center court. But it leads to a walk by Bablicki, and he's going to get out, get a breather.
Coach Schroeder talked to me about turnovers, and he felt that if his squad could keep him to under 12, they had an opportunity. I guarantee you there's more than 12.
It's a tough task against this defensive team.
Well, exactly.
Deng left side. Galama wants three more. This time won't happen. Smith the rebound, nearly at its strip, able to get it back. Galama drives, kicks it out. Himley into Deng, and he scores.
Beautiful, beautiful play offensively for the Cardinals. Himley finding Deng underneath.
Hawkinson, backdoor, Jamison blocked away. Rebound is good for Will Bowman. Another big block defensively. Galama lost the handle out of bounds.
Well, he's taking responsibility. He knew it went off him.
Lead back to 15.
You know, and the one thing I think Coon Rapids underneath, they're certainly trying to avoid that foul situation, so they're not getting the kind of contact they would maybe earlier in this contest.
Baseline drive comes up short for Peyton Himley. Hawkinson will get it back in the front court, kicks it to Hausman. Pretty tall, but he's able to bring it down. Pressured, throws it off Galama out of bounds.
Smart play. He was pressured
And a
double
timeout,
team.
Maple Grove.
Timeout Crimson. It's not a contest in the
Cardinals sure came out firing in this second half and built that lead back up. Red's in the house. Red just celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday, Red.
Yeah, 15-2 run. Helped them get that lead back up to where it once had been. A little less than 12 minutes to go. Still a lot could happen. A 13-point Coon Rapids lead. Who's back? Am I, Pat?
No, you're rooting them on.
Osman for three right off the inbound, won't fall. Cummings-Coleman the rebound. Anderson steps up, gets the steal.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be four on MJ.
His fourth personal second team foul. Anderson to the line for the Crimson.
Anderson will have to earn his points.
That's a big foul, though.
I'm not sure that he called glass for that, but it does count.
Jackson Hetwer back into the game for the Cardinals as MJ's going to take a seat on the bench with his four personals, and that's huge for the Cardinals. It takes a lot.
I was just going to say something about Cummings-Coleman and Gallimont both out there playing with three. Dang has the rebound off the miss. Ellingson drives to the other end, kicks out to Smith. Smith will put it on the floor, left side. Hetward down low. Dang posting up against Jamison, spins back to his left, draws the foul from Bowman, and will go to the line to shoot two.
Again, that's just Dang being active underneath and trying to make something happen. He's not gonna get the basket. He's gonna draw the personal.
First one rolls across the top and out. 54-42 is where we stand. Henry Stang back in, giving Anderson a breather. Dang able to hit the second. He's got 9. Stang in the middle. Little floater is good.
Well, the one thing the Cardinals have to avoid that they let happen in that first half is let Maple Grove back into the contest.
Cummings-Coleman driving against Stang. It's tipped away out of bounds. It'll stay Coon Rapids ball.
Cardinals with an 11-point lead.
Inbound goes to Dang, right corner, and they work it around up top. Ellingson back down to Dang, posting up against Jamison. Shot won't go. Rebound. Stay Coon Rapids ball.
I'll give it a bench warning to the Crimson.
Inbound goes to Cummings-Coleman up top for Hetworth. Right corner, Ellingson, his pass taken away by Jamison. Jamison on the run. His shot comes up short, the rebound by Hetworth.
And Elijah Smith did a really nice job of not getting any contact
Dang will score at the other end. He's into double digits. Step up jumper for Hawkinson won't go. The rebound by Cummings Coleman. Can we start calling him C squared?
We certainly could.
Would be faster. Dang draws the contact, the foul from Jamison.
Oh, Doug Donaldson's D squared. So you can certainly call him C squared.
We're going to be saying his name a lot for the next couple years.
Yes, we will.
Way up top for McKeith Dang. Right side, Hatwer up top. Smith for three. It's good.
Elijah Smith been a little quiet. Now he's got 9. That's a big 3.
Fans getting into it. Hossman driving baseline and scores.
Now cards are fine. They'll definitely change. They'll exchange baskets with Maple Grove at this point.
Ellingson drives and scores.
Again, nice drive to the line, working their game inside.
Stang stops up. Hawkinson will go inside, but Blicky can't reach the pass. A turnover back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, another turnover by the Crimson has been hurting them here in this game. It's now in the second half.
A 16-point lead, as large as it has been all game long. Hatworth could make it bigger. The shot's short. Rebound by Publicki. Hawkinson on the run. Hill slow, split a couple of defenders. Good look underneath. Bowman can't finish. Publicki is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
They're going to call it on Dang, or are they going to call it on Ellingson?
I think they're going to call it on Ellingson.
Yep. That's his 3rd.
Well, I think Coach Schroeder wanted a foul right there on the initial shot. It is number 3 against Ellingson. Publicki hits the first.
Well, Carlos doing a better job in this half of staying out of foul trouble. Himley in for Ellingson.
Publicki with 10 points in the game. That's his first point of the second half. Right at the midway point, he hits both. Elijah Smith up top. Cummings Coleman back to Smith. Posting up against Publicki. Works him to his right, kicks it out to Hatward, gets it back. Will drive. It was partially tipped by Stang. Back up top. Cummings Coleman out to Hatworth. Cardinals will reset. Dang will leave it off. Cummings Coleman spinning on the baseline, and he traveled.
Yeah.
Hawkinson directing traffic as he gets to midcourt. Right side for Stang. Back to Hawkinson. Stang for 3. It's good. Dang at the top of the key, driving to his right. Cummings Coleman in the corner, back to Deng, posting up against Bowman. Shot won't fall, rebound. Battled for and won by Deng, and then he's fouled by Bowman on the floor.
Hey, Deng doing a really nice job of staying with it and going after that loose basketball. The Cardinals are going to call a timeout here and talk about things with 7:46 remaining, up by 11.
Well, and you're not going to go to the very end without MJ.
No.
He's
no,
going to
no.
play with four
absolutely,
fouls.
Absolutely.
He's got one more. You're going to get him back into the game.
Yeah.
How late do you
well, that'll
bring
be
him
the key.
back? You got the other two now, both Cummings, Coleman, and Ellingson with 3 each. You probably don't want all 3 on the floor at the same time.
Now, let's see what the score will dictate when MJ comes back in. If Maple Grove's able to cut back and cut this lead down a little bit more, you may see MJ come back in the game a little sooner.
That's the Jaws Joe. The Jaws
Where'd he
promo.
go? He pushed me all the way down the basement. Even our puppets are dorks.
Cummings, Coleman
5 seconds.
caught for a 5-second violation. You hate that coming out of a timeout.
Yeah. I'll give credit to Maple Grove pressuring him.
Hawkinson slowly to midcourt. Double team coming across to Stang. Steps up, back to Hawkinson. Into the corner, Hausman for 3. That one is not going to fall. Bowman has the rebound off the backside. Pressure comes, got it back to Hawkinson. Steps between defenders. Right side, Hausman. And Hawkinson is limping a bit. And we're going to get a medical timeout as Hawkinson is bothered, but
well, he felt kind of awkwardly earlier in this game, and I think he was favoring his leg as well, and this maybe just aggravated it. So, Jeremy Shepard's going to come over and take a look. A noticeable limp.
so
you can see it right there. Yeah,
with McKeith Dang.
I think he slipped earlier in this game. I noticed it, and I think he kind of tweaked it then. And
Crimson with the ball, trailing by 11. Stang back up top to Hausman, back to Stang. Stang just hit a big 3-pointer. Jamison in the corner, back to Hausman. Stang. Should be interesting. In a couple of seasons, we're going to see a shot clock.
Right.
In high school basketball in Minnesota. The drive by Jamison, he gets the foul against Hetwer and will go to the line and shoot 2.
And the Cards are fortunate that didn't drop. Hetwer's first. Crimson looking to get this lead under double digits here with the Jamison can hit this free throw.
He hits them both.
Ellingson checking back in for Coon Rapids.
Number 11, Matthew Ellingson.
Kaijon Cummings Coleman into the front court. Watched by Stang up top for McKeith Dang.
I'm sorry, the Cards can use a bucket, Joe.
Spinning.
Oh. Wow.
Called to travel.
Yep.
It's the second time he's gone for that spin move and been called for traveling. Hausman to the baseline, pulls up, shot won't fall. The rebound by C squared.
There you got it.
I like it.
I do
like
too.
It actually works. Himley an open look for 3, and he gets the roll.
The home rim. That was a big 3-point shot.
Anderson to Hausman in the right corner. Back into Anderson, underneath, tipped away from Bowman, out of bounds. Coon Rapids ball.
Yeah, good pressure underneath by the Cardinal defense, forcing that turnover.
Cummings Coleman up top for Smith. Back to Cummings Coleman. Himley in, and Jamison's going to get called for the reach. He's been asked a lot to guard down low against much larger opponents, so has to be aggressive against the larger Smith. Just his second foul. Ellingson for 3 off the inbound, won't go. Good position by Stang for the rebound. Anderson drives underneath. Hausman for 3, it's good.
Leads back to down to 9 now.
Cummings Coleman up top, watched by Stang, gets it to Himley. Back to Deng at the top of the key. Kaijan calling for the pick and roll. Wasn't there. Himley at the top. Rolls with Deng, the pass too tall and turned over to the Crimson. Anderson splits the defense, finds a seam, a basket, and the foul.
Did they get that one on? Is that Elijah Smith? No, they got it on Ellingson. So now Galma's back in. And again, it's the score dictates that. Now
they're gonna. So you got 2 players with 4 fouls on the floor, and Ellingson and Galma. I'm surprised he didn't replace Ellingson to some extent. Anderson's shot off the mark. Galama pull up, gets the foul on Anderson. Will go to the line and shoot 2.
You know, when MJ's in there, he's so electric. He makes things happen whether he hits the basket or not.
Galama's first is a little strong. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Coon Rapids on top by 7. Make it 8.
And their lead at one time here in the second half was 16.
Hawkinson back to Stang, right side. Anderson drives baseline and draws the foul. It's going to be number 5 against Ellingson. I don't think he agrees.
That's tough.
Oh, and they called the technical too.
Number 23, Jackson Petworth.
So doubly tough. You lose one of your starters, one of your best 3-point threats. You give up a technical foul at the same time, and chance here for them to cut it to a 6-point deficit and get the basketball. And that's exactly what just happened.
Yeah, and that makes it tough. I mean, the Cardinals are going to call a timeout here now, up by 6, but Maple Grove will have the basketball. I mean, it's all about holding on to that lead, and they haven't been able to do that in either half, Joe. And with now Ellingson out of the game, and you've got Galma with 4, and you got coming Coleman, C-squared with 4.
No, Cummings Coleman only has 3.
Oh, he has 3, that's right.
But MJ's got 4, and Ellingson is out. But Keith Dang, I think, is 2 or 3.
He has 1.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Well, this is an opportunity here, I think, in my mind, is for Elijah Smith.
Well, the Cardinals make their living on their defense, but that is a lot of times what gets you into foul trouble, is being so aggressive defensively. Hawkinson getting an earful from
the officials,
the hockey fans, or the basketball fans. A few hockey players in that front row. Staying right side, back to Hawkinson. Fakes, now gives to Anderson. Drives baseline, leaves it off. Bowman scores off the glass. It's a 4-point game.
Yeah, again, Anderson with a nice move to the basket, and the little give outside, and easy basket for the Crimson. Anderson's going to be called.
Gets the foul on Anderson.
No. That's his fourth. And I think, Coon Rapids they feel probably making this game closer than it should be.
Jameis will check in for Anderson, who has the 4 personals. Smith into the backcourt for Jackson Hetwer. Hands off for Peyton Himley, and now McKeith Dang. Dang will put it on the floor right side for Himley. Up top, Galima switches it up against Hawkinson. Drives, fades away, shot won't fall. Rebound chance wouldn't go. Third one will, he just would not be denied.
Third time is a charm for MJ Galima, as he stays with it. The Cardinals needed that bucket. That was a big bucket.
High pass to Hosman in the corner, Stang on the right wing. Out to Hawkinson. Back to Stang. Chased back to midcourt. Bowman back to Hawkinson for 3. That won't fall. And it'll be out of bounds off the Cardinals, and like Jackson Hetwer may have been helped out of bounds. You got 2 bodies coming over the top. Bowman took it to the nose. Stang for 3, it's good.
Now the lead is 3 for Coon Rapids with 3 minutes remaining.
3-pointer for Galima won't go. Rebound by Hawkinson. Hawkinson to the other end, kicks it out. Hosman wide open. Can't tie the game, but Hawkinson has the rebound. Stang leaves it short. Jamison to Hosman. Hosman kicks it back up. Jamison. And Hawkinson, a long 3. That won't fall. Galima has the rebound. Dang to Cummings-Coleman. Smith in the paint, out to Cummings-Coleman. Stang nearly had the steal, tracked down by Cummings-Coleman ahead, and now Smith at the top of the key. Dang had it batted away. Controlled by Bowman. And we're going to the final minutes.
Yikes. Looked like a little contact in there, but nothing called.
He said it earlier, if it's not called, it's not a foul.
This is true.
Smith getting a hand in on it. And then he's going to be called for the foul. I thought they were going to call him right there for a foul, but I think they're just saying inadvertent whistle at this point. And Crimson basketball. Good effort by Smith, still to disrupt. Hawkinson across, Stang into the front court, meets a couple of black jerseys, in some trouble, and a timeout called by Maple Grove's bench.
Yeah, they were definitely in trouble. You had 3 bodies around the guy with the ball.
Every possession crucial.
Wow. There's Red, always having a good time at the game.
Cardinals led this one by 16 with 10 minutes left. Now with just under 2 minutes, Maple Grove Crimson with the ball and just a 3-point deficit.
All right, Cardinal Nation, let's get loud.
Staying right side from Maple Grove, back. And now gets it back from Hawkinson. Hawkinson up top, inside to the corner. Osman for 3, we're tied at 68.
Talk about a big 3-pointer. Maple Grove right in this game now. They're tied. They've made the comeback down by 16.
Let's just play 1 minute to see
Yeah.
who wins. 1 minute and 10 seconds. Smith thought about this shot, looked for baseline, isn't there. Back up to MJ Galama. Galama backs out. Dang will take the 3-pointer. It's off the mark. Smith battles for the rebound and draws the foul.
That's
and that
hustle.
is a huge rebound. That is not the shot you wanted under a minute to go.
That is huge
But
hustle.
Smith makes it pay off, and now an opportunity for a 1-and-1.
Dang from way outside. But look at Elijah Smith doing a great job of getting that rebound.
Against 2 Crimson players. It's the first. Hit them both.
Big free throws here. And now we're seeing some full court pressure by the Cardinals.
And a big swat by CC. The drive by Dang, he's fouled. No, a solid block.
That was a block.
By Hawkinson out of bounds.
Yep.
And Crimson will get the ball. No, they are calling it a foul.
Oh, they did call it a foul?
I was going to say. Saw Hawkinson applauding it, so I was. Started with Cummings Coleman. Dang, misses the first. "38 seconds. In and out. Rebound challenge controlled by Hawkinson. He's on the run. Into enemy territory. Kicks it back out. Stang, and now Hossman. Hossman gets it to Hawkinson,
Oh, that's a
and
foul on
Hawkinson.
Dang. Yep.
The
they call
timeout,
it
Maple
timeout.
Grove.
We'll talk about a game going down to the wire, Joe Yund.
You got to hand it to the Maple Grove Crimson for coming back
absolutely.
twice from double-digit deficits.
Yep.
We're down 15 in the first and got it back down within a point. They were down by 16 almost midway through the second half, and they battled back to tie with less than 96 seconds to go, and now they have the ball, a chance to tie or
take the
even
lead.
take a lead with 24.5 on the clock.
And the way they've been shooting the 3, that would not surprise me.
think 4 guys in double digits
Yeah.
for Coon Rapids tonight. Dang, Smith, and Ellingson, I believe, all have 11, 17 for MJ Galama. Don't foul.
No. And I'm sure that's
And
exactly
keep an eye on
what
number
Coach O said.
21. They
Yep.
have definitely wanted to get Hosman the open look, especially from the right corner. They're going to throw this one back into the backcourt, and the foul is going to be called against Hawkinson because he body checked Cummings Coleman, and Cummings Coleman
And he's done.
will get a 1-and-1, and Hawkinson has fouled out. Oh no, they're calling it against Cummings Coleman? And the one and
Are you kidding? Let's take a look at that, Joe, and see if we can. Oh, maybe.
well, he had his eyes back on
Yeah.
the ball. I don't know.
I don't know. He did have the contact.
Hawkinson waited and initiated contact. I don't know that. And misses the front end. The rebound out of bounds off the Cardinals. It was tipped out of the hands of Cummings Coleman, and the Crimson will get another
Jeez,
shot.
give him another opportunity.
Inbound up top. Hossman looks to his left, pulls back, waits, takes the shot. No foul. It's off the mark. The rebound by Himwave. Pass was tipped away out of bounds, and they're going to say that it went off of Elijah Smith. Are they saying that Elijah Smith
Just
touched
threw it away?
last? Because Maple Grove definitely touched it, unless he said Elijah Smith touched it as he was falling out of bounds.
Officials are talking about. Let's take another look and see.
I mean, it's definitely touched right there.
Oh, there's no way.
They did overturn it.
Yeah,
they
they
talked
should've.
about it. And it'll be Coon Rapids ball, 15 seconds to go.
Yikes. That would have been huge for Maple Grove if they've been able to hang on to that. And Cardinals trying to hang on to the lead.
Lots of pressure for Maple Grove. Timeout, Coon Rapids. Protect the basketball, but you certainly can't come out of this timeout and turn it over on a 5-second violation.
No, you definitely cannot. And the Cardinals, I know, are aware of that. I'll see both teams draw up, one defensively, one offensively.
Step one.
Yeah.
Get it in
Get
bounds.
it in bounds. And you know Maple Grove's going to foul.
So hopefully get it in to a good free throw shooter.
Yes.
Inbound goes to Dang, back to Galama. Back to Dang. Dang will take the foul. 9 seconds.
Yeah, I think Coach Horter not happy. A little too much time coming off the clock before they committed that foul.
Well, and Dang missed
He did.
his last attempt. And those would have been big free throws right now. Would have made it a 2-possession game. Another opportunity for Deng to make it a 2-possession game from the free throw line. First one won't fall. Rebound tip to Himley. Pass is deflected, recovered by MJ. MJ nearly got stripped, and then a timeout by Ogorek.
Wow. Which was once a big lead for Coon Rapids is obviously dwindled down to 2 here. 7, a little over.
Coach Schroeder's not happy with the timeout call because MJ was in duress. And while both teams huddle, the referees will huddle as well.
Yep.
So Anderson's going to come back in for Maple Grove in place of Osman.
Well, maybe doing that for defensive purposes.
Long time since Coon Rapids has been able to beat the Maple Grove Crimson. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 15 years.
Right.
Maybe more. This Cardinal squad on the verge, a 2-point lead, 7.7 seconds. Inbound is taken away by Stang. Jamison to the front court, gets up the shot and draws a foul. He will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. They're going to say it was before the shot, no continuation. Huge free throws for Derek Jamison, 2.3 seconds, and a chance to tie from the line.
Yeah, this is pressure on Derek Jamison, 15 points on the night.
And he rolls in the first one. A huge defensive steal for Maple Grove. They get it to the other end. They force the foul, and we're going to overtime.
Yeah, I'm sure that disappointed on the Cardinals side that this game is going to overtime with that 16-point lead in the second half. But nonetheless, it'll be interesting to see with both Cummings, Coleman, and Galama with 4 personals. Anderson has 4, and Hawkinson has 4 as well. For Maple Grove.
Does it matter that Coon Rapids has had the better part of the play to start both halves?
Well, you know, that, again, that may be a situation where we'll see if this unfolds that way, but, you know, things are always different when it comes to overtime. But, you know, as a Cardinal fan, I'm sure they'd like to believe that good starts on both halves.
A game that the Cardinals appeared to have well in hand a couple of different times. Now must be decided in overtime.
I'll put 4 minutes on the clock. And Maple Grove has to feel really good at this point because the Cardinals looked like they were going to run away with it. Crimson just 2 wins on the season.
Dang against Bowman in the circle. Bowman will win it back for Hawkinson. Stang right side, steps up into the corner. Hausman. Pass kicked away out of bounds. Hawkinson to Stang on the left side. Hawkinson down low. Jamison will take it back out. Hausman on the right side. Pressure comes, plays it off of Galama out of bounds. And the Crimson will try to set it up again. Staying up high on the right side. Hawkinson to Jamison left side. Baseline drive is good.
Jamison's been really strong tonight. That's 17 points for him.
Pass inside. Deng is tied up and he draws the foul.
Yeah.
This is the first lead for Maple Grove since it was 9-8.
Wow.
Less than 5 minutes into this contest. Got to tighten up the kicks in overtime.
You got to make sure they're tied.
Four straight misses for McKeith Deng. The end of regulation and into overtime. Maybe that's what he needed. Just some real awkward fakes to get everybody on their toes. Smith gets in and gets the steal. Leaves it off for Cummings Coleman. To Himley in the corner. Up top, Deng drives with the right hand, scores, plus the foul.
That was huge. That was huge. There you see good body control, and there's where he's got the contact.
Cummings Coleman, the rebound, gets it back to Elijah Smith. So Coon Rapids with a 1 point lead. And driving Galama. The offensive foul, it'll be his fifth. Hawkinson stepping up. He's going to be number 5 against one of them, and Galama will head for the hallways. Clearly frustrated.
That's big. That's huge.
Hawkinson. Cross for Stang, back to Hawkinson, left side. Stang, top of the key to Hawkinson. Squeezes between a couple of defenders, kicks it out. Hausman for 3, that won't go. Rebound by Cummings Coleman. C squared, drives and scores! Coleman turns, shoots, shot is short, rebound by Hetwer. Gets it to Cummings Coleman, his pass blocked. A battle into the stands, taking our official with him, and it'll be Coon Rapids ball.
Now Cardinals need to score again this trip down. Put more pressure on Maple Grove.
Deng at the top of the key. Hands it off, Himley, and now Elijah Smith. Nearly stolen by Jamison. Here's Cummings Coleman driving again. This time the shot won't fall. Bowman Gets it to Jamison. Hawkinson to Bowman. Osman for three. It's good. We're tied again.
Not the guy you want to let alone in the corner.
Smith down low, his pass taken away, but Hawkinson on the line. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Great job trying to tiptoe, but couldn't quite keep himself in bounds.
Wow.
And a fortunate misstep for Coon Rapids. Inbound up top, Hetward does Elijah Smith. To Dang in the post against Bowman. Works his way inside, gets the foul, goes to the line to shoot two.
His third person.
My big free throws for Dang here. Big free throws.
Makes the first one look easy.
Yeah, he did.
Second one won't go. Hawkinson. The rebound, Smith tried to save it off of Hawkinson, but Hawkinson controls. Jamison now. Clock hasn't started. Osman for three again off the side of the backboard. Rebound, scramble on the floor. Tied up, possession arrow favors Coon Rapids.
Smile on Coach O's face. He's sweating every second of this game.
So the Cardinals with the ball, a 1 point lead, less than a minute to go in overtime. Inbound goes to Smith, trying to get it back to Coleman and does. Runs into a block from Hawkinson. A scramble and the Crimson come away with the ball. Jamison to Stang, jump shot is good, and the Crimson have a 1 point lead. Smith working against Jamison, shot is short. Jamison the rebound. Smith has to foul him.
That's tough. Well, two big free throws for Jamison here, trying to put him up by three.
Jamison a chance to put him up by three. Gets the roll on the first. And he hits them both.
He's been automatic from the stripe here tonight. He's got 19. Still plenty of time, but Cardinals are going to have to hit a three. And you've got your leading scorer on the bench fouled out.
As well as your best three-point shooter.
Yeah, correct.
Those are two big options for the Cardinals in critical situations, and neither available with 15 seconds left in overtime. A game they once led by 16.
Now let's see what, obviously Maple Grove's going to have to come out and play some solid defense here, but right now it's in their favor at this point, up by three with a little over 14 seconds remaining. And is that time actually correct? Because the clock didn't start about a
Well, I don't
minute
think
know if
either
they,
coach is arguing it and
no.
requiring an adjustment. Cardinals will have to go the length of the floor.
Yep.
Coach Carver have any input on how to draw up the perfect three-point shot at the end of a game?
We'll find out.
Inbound goes to Deng. He will bring it across midcourt. 10 seconds left. Cummings-Coleman spinning up top. Hands off for Hetwer. Back to Cummings-Coleman. Three-pointer is off the side and out of bounds. And the Crimson are going to come from behind and win.
That's a huge win.
In overtime.
And a disappointing loss for the Cardinals. And all the Coon Rapids Cardinals players disappointed in that loss.
Well, I mean, again, a team they haven't beaten in 15 years.
Right.
And a team that is kind of struggling by their typical standards. And without a couple of their top guys in the lineup. And the Cardinals, unfortunately, can't seal the deal with leads of 15 in the first and 16 in the second half.
Yeah, and they've got a tough game coming up on Tuesday against Spring Lake Park. So I know they really wanted to come out and get this win before that contest too. So now they're going to have to regroup against a really good ball club as well, and hope to see if they can get back on that winning path.
Well, we will be back here at the Fieldhouse for that contest.
We will.
Panthers and the Cardinals tip off at 7 o'clock on Tuesday night. We'll see the boys hockey team taking on Champlin Park on Thursday next week. And then it's boys basketball against Anoka on Tuesday the 18th. But that's going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score in overtime, Maple Grove 79, Coon Rapids 76. Want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying good night.